Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am about to put on some chapstick.
Using the mic?
Oh no, I forgot. I'm gonna grab my mic and I'll be back. So I have my mic now. I hope you guys can hear me better. It's gonna be kind of hard because I'm not wearing like an appropriate shirt for this mic, but hopefully that works. I just washed my face in the shower with Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, and this pimple popped on my face, so I'm just gonna soak it up and then try and like get any more juice out of it that I can. Some people may say it's really bad. It was gonna scar regardless because it was there for like a month, so whatever. To each their own. If you want to pop your pimples, pop your pimples. I'm just gonna hold this here for a second. Tonight I'm gonna do some of my skincare. It's my rice water and my Tower 28. This rice water I made myself, and you can see how I make it on my TikTok page. But yeah, I basically make it myself, and I just put it in this spray bottle because I like it. And then I use my Tower 28 spray, which I'm almost out of. And tonight I'm going to go in with my flax gel mask that takes like honestly about 40 minutes to dry down, so I'll be having it dry down with you guys. I'm also on live, and I'm going to maybe have some people ask some questions, but tonight I'm going to talk about a hot topic. I'm going to talk about a question I get asked consistently. I get this question consistently. It's kind of annoying, but I completely understand because honestly, a lot of people take this supplement, or it's not even a supplement, it's a drug, it's a pill, to get rid of acne. In my personal opinion, I don't want to take it, but we'll get more into that. We're going to be talking about just pills in general that people take to get rid of their acne. Something like accutane, and some people take spironolactone, all that. So we're going to touch on all those bases. I'm going to go in with my rice water first to hydrate my skin after I wash my face in the shower with the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. This breakout seems really bad, but it honestly popped and already came to the surface. If anything, this is the worst breakout on my face that actually hurts when I'm washing my face. It's miserable. I thought I was done with those, but I guess one wanted to join the party before time was up. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my rice water. My day was pretty good. Amy, how was yours? My work called me and was like, "Oh, hey, we're just wondering what happened because you were scheduled to come into work today and you didn't show up," when I literally called out yesterday. And to call out, you're basically supposed to like call the store, and I called the store and they didn't answer, so that's not my fault. Oh my god, when your skin is itchy during the night, that's honestly the worst. I'm gonna go with my facial icer now. Basically on this part of my face that has like really heavy inflammation. I'm trying to figure this out. I really don't want to make too long of a YouTube video because those take forever to post, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try and limit this to at least 20 minutes. But when it itches, when your breakouts itch, it basically means that the bacteria is like trying its best to penetrate the surface, and that's when it gets like really painful, inflamed, and itchy, which is the worst. Those are honestly, in my opinion, the worst. This one is super inflamed. I don't know if you guys can see. It's super inflamed. It's super red. It's honestly really annoying, but I'm just trying my best to get through this breakout. I'm really hoping it turns into a whitehead soon, because honestly, that breakout was feeling, this breakout over here was feeling like that a couple weeks ago, and now it's feeling better. I'm hoping my skin will be clear by summer of next year, like completely clear, like where I'm only suffering with like certain breakouts. But you know, if it's not, I'm not gonna have like a complete panic attack, because I know that's like a big ask. But yeah, I'm really doing my best to get me there. I'm icing my face when I feel inflammation. Yeah, so I'm going to get into the topic right about now about why I don't want to take Accutane. So I don't want to take Accutane because for me personally, and I'm talking personally, this is not for everybody, and that's why some people have literally no problems when they take it. And I'm not talking from experience. I've never taken Accutane, but in my personal opinion, for me, since I struggled with a lot of mental health issues in high school, I feel that it wouldn't be the smartest decision for me to go on something like Accutane, even though not everybody that goes on Accutane feels these repercussions of mental health issues, of feeling like they want to commit suicide. I don't know if I could say that, but I'm just going to say it. For me, I know even without medication like that, in my past, I have felt that way, so I don't want to do anything in my life that's going to induce that feeling again, which is another reason why I've been sober for about 3 months now. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't pop pills, I don't do any of that stuff. So for me, it would kind of go against the grain if I was, oh, okay, well, this is an exception that I'm making just because it's going to help me cure my acne. Sorry, that's not how it works, and especially for the fact that even if you go on Accutane, it's not guaranteed that your acne, first of all, would never come back, and second of all, there's no guarantee that you wouldn't have any other health problems because of Accutane, which is something that I would barely be able to afford Accutane and the monthly checkups that Accutane comes with, let alone the health problems that would probably arise from taking it. So for me, I really just want to give myself patience. I know for me, a lot of my breakouts are stress-induced, and I know a lot of people come at me, oh, your diet's this, your diet's that. If you go back 2 videos ago that I posted on my YouTube channel, I am talking about my food sensitivity test, and my breakouts were way worse. Like, I'm not saying that everything's all healed and everything is all better now, but it is significantly better than when I filmed that video about my food sensitivity test. So I just want people to take things with a grain of salt. I'm not saying any of this stuff is going to clear my acne. And I say this also a lot, acne is not curable, it's manageable. So take with that information what you will. But for me, Accutane is something that personally I do not want to partake in. Some people partake in it and still drink and have, you know, good skin days and bad skin days. Sometimes it takes people like 6 months to get clear on Accutane. And for me, I already don't have patience, and if I'm taking a pill every day, more so, I think if you have to take like 3 pills on Accutane on a daily basis for those amount of months, I'm I don't think that's going to benefit me, because taking a pill, you kind of want immediate results. That's why you're resorting to pill taking. So I don't want to resort to anything, because at the end of the day, I've also said this on my TikTok and different places, I would rather be addicted to doing, natural remedies and, icing my face and different things like that than be addicted to pills again. It's a really not pretty time. And, some people have no problem popping 3 pills a day, but I was doing that when it wasn't benefiting me in high school, and I'm being very vulnerable right now. Like, I was honestly doing that. It wasn't benefiting me at all, and I was just doing it for a good time. And now I have a very negative relationship with medication in general. Like, if I have to take something because it's life or death, I'll do it. But Accutane is not life or death. It's literally just because you don't want to deal with your acne anymore and you feel like you've tried everything. But in reality, you don't want to ice your face when you feel inflammation. You don't want to try natural remedies like rice water, rice mask, flaxseed mask. The same way people tell me what I'm doing isn't going to work for me, it's the same way I feel about things like Accutane. And that leads me to talk about things like spironolactone and stuff like that. It's the same game, different rules. Like, you're gonna take that pill to try and get rid of your acne. Like, yeah, it might not come with all the side effects that Accutane comes with, but it definitely comes with its own list of rules and regulations that I honestly don't want to deal with. And if that's me being lazy, if that's me picking and choosing, that is literally what life is about. It's about picking your battles. If I want to sit here and battle this ice cube melting all over me just to help with my inflammation, it's turning me like literally as red as a tomato right now. But I know that it's benefiting my heavy inflammation I have right here. It hurts so bad. And I know in about a week that inflammation will probably be gone. But I don't have any inflammation anywhere else on my face, if I'm being completely honest, which is something I haven't experienced in about 6 months. So I know everything that I'm doing is working. And also the new skincare that I've been on, I haven't even been on for a month. So I'm really giving it its time to work. I'm really being positive with myself and being honest with myself. So that's some things that I personally feel about Accutane. And not everybody feels that way. Not everybody has been to a mental hospital. So not everybody has that irrational fear of mental hospitals or fear in general of mental hospitals. But for me, I do. And I never want to feel like I want to end my life again. I never want to feel that way, even if it's just for a short moment, even if it's something that I can get over. I mean, I've gotten over it before, but I genuinely never want to feel that way again. And I'm not saying that acne hasn't caused hurdles in my life. It definitely has. It literally put a stop in my dream career, and that was really hard to come through. But now I'm trying to overcome it the best that I can, and I'm really putting in the work, and if you follow me on TikTok or here, you'll definitely see me every day, day in, day out, trying my best. So that is something that I'm proud of, and I wouldn't be proud if I just took a pill and jumped over the hurdle, and then like 2 months after I'm off the pill, all my acne comes back, if not comes back worse. Another pill I want to talk about is doxycycline, which is actually a pill that I got offered, not by a doctor or anything, literally by a family friend. And it's just something that it's kind of even more discouraging when you get like people to try and offer you medication instead of just try and talk to you, even if it's a sour subject. Honestly, I feel like acne is a very taboo subject, like talking about you know, doing it in front of your parents. Like, it's a very, very taboo subject. So I personally feel like if you're comfortable enough to offer somebody medication for something that you don't want to talk about with them, then you should be comfortable enough to ask them how they're doing in their day-to-day life, how their stress is, and different things like that. And a lot of people also mention a lot of things that I've already tried, like tretinoin, or benzoyl peroxide, or retinol, or salicylic acid, or azelaic acid, or mandelic acid. Like, why is acid the first thing you jump to heal acne? Like, I really don't understand. I've tried so many different things for my acne, and honestly, what I've been seeing is helping me the most is definitely my icing, definitely my home remedies, like my flaxseed mask and my rice mask and my rice water. The two things that I buy or that I've bought are my Aztec healing clay mask, my Cetaphil gentle cleanser, and my Tower 28 spray. Those are the only things that I purchase. Everything else I make myself. Like, obviously I buy the rice, obviously I buy the flax seeds, but those are the only things that I purchase now, and it's significantly more inexpensive than going to the store and feeling lost through all those brands that are trying to sell you a quick fix to your acne. Because skincare is a billion-dollar business. Like, they flourish when people do well, yes, but they also flourish when people aren't healing. So how am I going to feel if I'm spending thousands of dollars, which I've actually done, spending thousands of dollars on things that are not going to work for me? That's not going to make me feel good, you know? So it's just some battles you have to choose, and that's why I'm saying everybody chooses their own battle. If you want to sit there and trust that the benzoyl peroxide is going to heal you, do that. If you want to sit there and trust that the pills are going to heal you, do that. If I want to sit here and think that the rice water, the rice mask, and the home remedies that I make are going to heal me, you should let me do that. Because if you know people that have gone through acne, you know that they've probably more times than not have tried more than enough things to make them not trust people like estheticians, dermatologists, doctors. Genuinely, I don't have acne anywhere else on my body except for my face, and I guarantee it's from things like not being able to feel like it's okay when people look at my face. And that's something that I've been trying to get better at, honestly, because for me, I feel that you should feel empowered by letting people see your scars and see your true colors, because it's not something that people see a lot. It's something that people want to cover up, and then that's not the reality of being in this real life, if I'm being completely honest. There are millions of people that suffer with acne. There are tons of people that don't fix it as quickly as people want to make it seem super fixable. So I would just say, if you're struggling with acne, be kind to yourself. Be kind to, you know, everybody around you, obviously, especially if they don't understand what you're going through, because it's also an uncomfortable thing for other people to see. And that's why I also mentioned that it's a taboo subject. People don't want to talk about it. People want to blame you and make you feel like it's your fault, because it's, at the end of the day, it's not happening to everybody. Yeah, it's happening to millions of people, but it's not worldwide spread. Like, there's billions of people on this planet, and I noticed that, I obviously know that there is people all over the world that suffer with it, but it's not every single person on this planet has it. So it's not something that everybody wants to talk about. Even if it's something that everybody on this world has, people are still uncomfortable to see girls with a see-through shirt and think that the girl is a whore or a slut or all these bad things. And it's like, no, I'm just empowered in my body the same way I'm empowered to be able to show my bare skin. I'm empowered to be able to talk about these subjects that nobody wants to talk about, to be able to show myself when nobody wants to see it, you know, and I'm not going to sit here and hide from the world just because I have breakouts and my PIE is so bad. And a lot of people ask me what PIE is. PIE is post-inflammatory erythema that usually comes up on people that have had consistent acne for a really long time in the same places, and the capillaries in your face have broken down so much. They basically, in layman's terms, they basically forgot what color your pigment in your skin is, and they basically just turn to red every time that it tries to heal. So it is fixable and manageable. It's not curable, because at the end of the day, if you consistently get breakouts in the same place, it's going to come back. But it is something that's fixable, but it's not something that is talked about enough, so there's not a lot of products on the market for it. But things like flaxseed gel mask, which is something I'm about to put on my face. This mask is something that I also show how to make on my TikTok. But this mask, flaxseed in general, helps with skin cell turnover. So things like retinol and tretinoin, this is basically the same exact thing as that. And people are like, oh my god, no it's not, like how can a plant do that? Plants are very healing, and people like to forget that, because obviously in the day and age that we live in, we feel better buying something, because we live in a very, I don't even know what that word is, like a society that likes to buy things, basically. So, yeah, I had like this breakout right here, it hurts so bad, but yeah, I'm just trying my best to put this mask on. Oh my god, I should have left the towel on my freaking shorts. But yeah, I'm gonna put this mask on, and then I'll be back when it's drying. It literally looks like boogers. Hi, mommy! Hi guys! So I just finished my flaxseed mask, and this is how my skin is looking right now. But this is how my skin is looking now. So I'm basically just going to put on some Tower 28. And I'm going to do my LED mask that I spent all this money on.
So I don't know how to put turn around the camera like this. This bitch is trying to screen share with us.
Babe, look. Babe.
Mom, unclick the button that has the person with the rainbow in the background. The what? Push the button that has the person with the rainbow in the background.
Okay, so my LED mask is from Omnilux.
Come over so I can show you how to use it.
No, literally. I'm on FaceTime with my sister and my mom right now. Food for the soul, especially when you have been living alone for a while. Well, not alone. I live with my boyfriend, but I don't really talk to my family a lot. So these phone calls mean a lot to me. Can you focus? Mom, I want a new camera for Christmas. This camera's...
Mom, hang up and I'll be
So I just put some Tower 28 on this cotton pad, and I'm going to... I cleaned my entire apartment today. I'm super proud of myself. It honestly took a lot of effort. Huh?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody. I have 50 subscribers on my YouTube now, too.
Oh. Are you connected, Mom? Yeah. Okay, now push the button with the camera. Not the one with the person, the button with the camera looking thing.
Oh my god. Sometimes, like, there's pieces of hair. Like, this mask is so sticky. There's, like, pieces of hair that get stuck to it.
Look, Alex.
Oh, Santa's in town.
Over the lights that I put up.
Where are they?
Yeah. Are you ready, Kathleen? Yes, I'm home for a little while.
Yeah.
Look what your sister did.
Let me see. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's super cool.
That's like so unenthusiastic. So disrespectful.
No, it's honestly really cool. How did she get up there? She climbed like a monkey?
Climbed a tree on the ladder. Literally, it was so windy on Saturday. So freaking windy. I'm literally climbing the tree, Alice, and the wind comes, and I'm on the most unstable ladder that high up. Then Mom's holding the ladder, and I just start feeling the palm tree, and the ladder starts swaying.
Oh my god.
When it's super windy, you can see like the palm tree swaying.
Yeah.
I started hugging the palm tree because I know that shit wasn't gonna break.
It literally looks like you guys are in the same house.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
My last step for tonight is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Rehydrating Mask, Overnight Mask, with 10.5% squalene. This also has salicylic acid in it. I use this every other night, so I use this tonight, but I used this last night. It's the water drench, and I alternate between these two because this one is super moisturizing and it also has salicylic acid in it, so it works overnight to bring up those stubborn breakouts and it just helps rehydrate my skin, because if you have acne, you may think that you have oily skin, but more than not, you have dry skin, and your skin is just overproducing oils to compensate for how dry your skin is, because you're not moisturizing it enough. Literally, I was on live today, and so many people were telling me to dry out my skin and all this stuff, and I've tried that. It did not work for me. So that is my last step for my skincare. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe if you can. And if you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments, or you can find me on my TikTok or my Instagram. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.